Okay, well, let's first of all deal with the height because that's the easiest one. It's the same ratio as the radius. Okay, so because they're similar figures, all I have to do is figure what the ratios between the radii is. It's the same ratio for the heights. So the ratio for the radius, and you can do it in any order, but let's do it this way, 3 over 7, right? 3 over 7 is going to be equal to the same ratio 5 over h. 5 over h. Okay, so cross multiply and solve. 3h equals 35. So obviously the height is 35 over 3 or 11.7, something like that. Okay, so there we go there. There's the height. That's the easy one. It's the same ratio as the radii. So I just cross multiply and solve. How about the surface area? Well, it's not going to be 3 over 7. I'm looking for an area which is a square unit, like centimeters squared. So I'm going to square my ratio. So I'm going to go 3 over 7 squared. That's going to be 9 over 49. Okay, so that's the ratio from the surface area of the small cylinder to the surface area of the larger cylinder. So 48 pi over I don't know what is equal to 9 over 49. Okay, and now you can cross multiply and uh, solve. Now keep in mind that my answer here is going to be something pi, so I can kind of ignore the pi's and just try to figure out what the something is. Okay, so it's 48 over something equals 9 over 49. Cross multiply and solve. Okay, and if you work it out as a decimal, you would have got 261.333 repeating, which is just 784 over 3 pi centimeters squared written as a fraction. Okay, oh my gosh, just 1 second, made one small error. There, squared. That's 261.3 centimeters squared is the surface area of the larger cylinder. Okay, so it is that 9 over 49 is the relationship there, or 49 over 9 times 48. Okay, 48 pi centimeters squared. So for the volume then, we're going to do the same kind of thing, only you're going to do it with a cubic ratio. So you're going to take your side length ratio, which is 3 over 7, and you're going to cube that, which is a 27 over 343 ratio. Okay? Yes, the numbers are getting a little bigger, but that's okay. They're just numbers, and you have a calculator for crying out loud. Okay, so again, set up the ratio the same way. So we're going to go 27 over 343 is equal to the smaller volume, so it's going to be 45. Okay, I can ignore the pi because I have pi in the other one as well. It doesn't really matter. Over, we'll call it x, and I'll just cross multiply and solve for x. Okay, so big numbers, but when I divide both sides by 27, I get 1715 over 3, and that's pi centimeters cubed. Okay, so it's 1715 over 3 times pi centimeters cubed. Okay, and so that would be your answer there, just by using the ratio, not actually figuring out the surface area or the volume specifically. So this next question is going to be for homework, which must be brought to class on Thursday, September the 20, whatever it is, 27th, and I'll be checking it to see if it is complete and done. So bring it on paper. Here it is. All right, there it is. Write the question down. Do your best to solve out what the surface area is for the larger sphere and the volume of the smaller sphere would be, given the ratios of the radii. Bring it to class on Thursday, and we'll see how you do. Okay? See you tomorrow, folks.